would say we probably have one of the most innovative medical school curriculums in the entire country right now.
We could have said, let's just keep the status quo. It's too hard to make change. And the leadership didn't want that. The leadership said, no, make it better.
That involved redoing soup to nuts, the beginning of the curriculum through all 4 phases. We are spiraling our learning objectives so that people learn not just science and then clinical medicine, but science and clinical medicine and health system science, which is our health and society component of the curriculum.
So when I'm talking to prospective students about the TREC curriculum, one thing I really highlight is getting them into the clinical space sooner.
In the first phase, the planes, we've designed our curriculum to prepare students to enter the clerkships on day 1 as meaningful team members. We have an integrated curriculum that includes clinical skills, the medical sciences, as well as health system science. Our students work in teams to test and develop their knowledge and apply that directly to patient care. Our students are really developing confidence, developing their professional identity as medical students. They're really preparing to take care of patients in an authentic way in our modern care delivery systems.
In the second year of our curriculum, the Foothills phase, our students are enrolled in longitudinal integrated clerkships. Our students really benefit from this model because of their relationships with their preceptors, from whom they get longitudinal coaching, as well as their patients. They really get to understand what that illness experience is all about. Putting our students front and center in front of their patients and allowing them to be the doctor throughout their clerkship was really important. It's not just about what the healthcare system can do to train our students, it's about what our students can contribute to the community and to the patients.
The Alpine Summit phase of our curriculum, otherwise known as the post-clerkship phase, is the part of the curriculum where students really transition from finishing required curriculum that we want all of our students to be able to have and do by the time they graduate into a much more individualized curriculum. Students will usually pick a clinical major, and they will do the courses that prepare them to be great physicians in that major. And we start equipping them to be able to go out and make a difference in the community. And then that last piece is really, we think about layering on an additional level of professional identity for students as they learn that they can take great care of patients in front of them and they can have larger impact on the community.
I really enjoyed how, with the new curriculum at that point, they were doing everything within their first year in terms of classwork. And so starting clinical time second year was kind of unheard of. Coming to Colorado, that was one of the primary reasons, was because of this new education model that they were putting forward. It just offers a lot more opportunity to see what it's like to be in an inpatient setting or be in an outpatient setting or just working as a part of a team. All of that has really come together quite nicely and overall has equipped me both with what I call the textbook knowledge of medical school, but then also kind of the real world people skills of how do I navigate these other situations that really can't be replicated in a classroom.
I had quite a bit of clinical education before coming here, and this is the best clinical education experience I have ever had. For a lot of reasons, CU is great at preparing clinical leaders that are not just able to perform medicine to like a good technical standard, but are also able to integrate into the community. I want to be good, and I feel like I have gotten the tools here that prepare me to be better than I have been.
It's a very powerful way of learning, not just medicine, but learning about healing, which I think is sort of the entire curriculum. They're getting the experience now on their very first day of medical school, which is phenomenal. I think it truly changes the way they think about medicine. It changes the way they think about their roles as healthcare providers. And perhaps the most important thing, I think it changes their humanity, which is what we're all about here at the medical school.